I made these cute photo stickers of my dog Bumble for this creative journal spread using the Liene PixCut S1, which is the world's first printing and cutting all-in-one machine for home use. In this video, I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm going to create this spread with you. I already did open this and test it once because I genuinely could not wait. I know a lot of you are into creative journaling, memory keeping, scrapbooking, all of that. Me too. I'm always wishing I had a specific sticker that matches like exactly what I'm doing. And usually I either settle for something close that's in a sticker book, or I print something out that I found online and I have to cut it out, which I don't love doing. So this machine is basically an all-in-one printing and cutting machine. You design in the app, you send it to print, and it prints your design and then immediately cuts it along the outline right in the machine. It's really simple. It does it in one go. I'm going to show you the machine really quickly, even though mine is already set up because, again, I opened it already. It's actually really compact, which I appreciate because I don't need another giant piece of equipment taking over my office. Also, setup was really simple. I just plugged it in, downloaded the app, connected it, and then I was good. So here's what the machine looks like. It's about the width of my hand and the length of my forearm. So yeah, it doesn't take up much room, which is great. It comes with an ink cartridge, 2 packs of paper. One is 4x6 and one is 4x7. You get 18 sheets of each. And of course it comes with the power adapter, the blade, the paper cassette, all of that. So let me show you how to load this. It's really simple. You just pull this open, and then you put your paper in right side up. So since I'm putting in 4x7 paper, we're gonna put that down when we put in the paper so that it fits it. Okay, close it up, and then we just stick it in right here. It has a little button to turn on. What surprised me about this little machine is how fast I figured it out. I have brain fog, like really bad lately, and I thought, oh no, is this going to be a learning curve? It wasn't. I'm not someone who loves complicated software. If something feels like I need to watch 5 tutorials just to get started, I'm not going to use it. This didn't feel like that at all. Let's take a look at the app so you can see how that works. You can upload images right on your phone. I uploaded these pictures of Bumble. I already removed the background from the images, but you can also do that in the app. You can arrange the photos wherever you want them on the page. You can make them bigger or smaller, obviously. You can duplicate them. The app also includes tools for editing your photos, so you can change the brightness or the color, that kind of thing, right in the app if you want. I actually want to split this up into 2 sheets because I want the stickers to be a little bit bigger, and I also want to put in some text. I think I'm going to make this picture a little bit bigger because I feel like it's the cutest. When you're putting in text, there's a lot of different fonts you can choose from, which is really cool. I'm just going to write Bumble because, obvious reasons. The app has a library of pre-made templates and graphics. There's so many different ones to choose from. You can add individual pictures to your own designs, or you can make a whole page out of their design. So there's just a lot to see in this app and a lot to fool around with. There's also an AI lab section in the app that's more for like creative image generation and stylized effects. So if you want to turn a photo into an illustration before printing it, you can do that in there. You can also create folders with your different projects to keep organized. So once it outlines your image, you can adjust the margins. There's a setting where you can reduce the white border around your sticker, or you can keep it as is. I am going to use my iPad to show you the next steps because I'm filming on my camera. I created my pages in the app on my phone, and now I'm going to go into my creations here and my projects. And we have these 3 pages that we're printing. This will handle multiple pages really well, and you can print them back to back, but I'm just going to show you this one on camera because it's the cutest and because I just want to show you how this works. So my paper is already loaded. I'm going to go ahead and click Make It. It's going to show you my cut lines, and they look good to me. So the next step is to click Cut. So it's pulling the paper in. I'm going to take this off so we can see it cutting. So you can see it goes in and out. It starts with the yellow. It's going to kind of layer the colors on top of each other. The sticker material itself is waterproof, UV resistant, scratch resistant, and antioxidant. So it actually feels really durable. which matters if you're putting these in planners or on packaging, water bottles, or anything that gets handled a lot. Oh, look how cute it is. She's so cute. Okay, we're gonna watch it cut now. See, it's cutting around the individual stickers, and it's just the coolest thing because it's so easy. I have a cutting machine here at home that's really large and really hard to figure out, and I never use it because of that. But this is so easy, and those cut lines look great. It looks absolutely perfect, and look how clear that is. I could really see using this for memory keeping. I've been really bad at memory keeping over the years. I keep saying I'm going to get into it and I don't, but this makes it super easy. And I like that it will cut around the individual photos. I think that's really cool. If it's a regular photo that has like a background with it, you can choose a frame for it and it'll cut it out into whatever shape you want. You can choose like square, circle, whatever you want. There's a bunch of shapes in there. I also really like that I can resize things easily. Like I made this so much bigger and I could make it super teeny tiny if I wanted. I could print a whole page of these. If you're someone who loves customized stickers in your planner or your journal, this is a game changer. What do you think, Bumble? You like it? If you're someone who runs a small shop, I can see this being useful for custom labels because it handles batch printing and cutting without needing separate machines. Also, if you're into home organization, you could easily make your own storage labels. And I'm considering doing that for some of the bins I have around here as soon as I get around to organizing this office, because I feel like you can make them really cute, you know? And that just makes all the difference for me because I love things to be cute. Also, holiday gift tags, anything customized, it would be perfect for. I'm going to go ahead and print those other 2 pages, and then I'll be right back and we are going to create a creative journal page. So now I have my 3 pages. They came out really cute. Now, of course, I could have fit a lot more on here, but I didn't really need more than that for this page. On a normal day, I probably would put more on here for like another page, but I just wanted to work on this page today with these 3 sheets. Now I'm going to start making my spread, which is really the part I care about, because for me, this isn't about starting a sticker shop. It's about being able to make exactly what I want for my journal without turning it into like a whole production. You can see how easy this was. It was quick. The Liene PixCut S1 really does turn beginners into DIY pros in just 30 seconds. It really is that simple. I'm going to be using a couple of Tombow pens to draw some boxes on here, along with these really cute pictures. I'm going to take this one and put it right in the middle over here. I love that there's not a huge white outline around it, and like I said, you can adjust that too. She's so cute. She's so cute. I kind of put it on crooked, but I don't care that much. Actually, why don't we take this sweet girl sticker? Oh, it's 2 stickers. And put it like here so that we can disguise the fact that I put it down crooked. In fact, why don't we do something like this? Sweet girl. So I do it like that. Like that. Now let's make a couple of boxes around here. I also printed out a gratitude header and one that says special things because actually, let's do that first. You can easily see in the app the sizing of each sticker and you can size it perfectly for what you need. So I sized this header to go inside one of these boxes so that I can write a list of special things about Bumble. Actually, I could put it over here. Maybe I'll do that. I really did want to put it in a box, but I think having it in the sidebar makes the most sense. Special things, and then I'm going to take this pen, and then I will write about Bumble. Let's get another pen here. I have a 𝘱𝘗. That's a little thicker than I wanted, but that's all right. And then I will make a list here. Actually, why don't I get a red pen as well so that we can do like a pink and red combo here. I just have a Crayola super tip marker and I'm going to make some hearts down the side, and that's where I will write the special things about my dog. I can also use this to make boxes too. Since this is my journal, I don't necessarily need to put boxes down, but I like separating ideas into separate boxes sometimes. So we are going to draw a few of those. I'm going to outline this one with this pen. This is a 𝘠𝘬𝘗 0.38 pen. Let's put another picture of Bumble up there. This would be cute. She's turning around and looking at me. I'm going to make a black box right here. I'm just going to kind of do crosses at the corners. This spread is not going to be all about Bumble. It's going to be about my week, but I just love highlighting her sometimes in my planners and my journals. Here's a little dog house, although Bumble does not have a dog house, but that's okay. It is a dog thing. Let's just put it right here. As I'm putting these stickers down, it feels different knowing that I made these specifically for my spread. Like, these photos are mine, obviously not the illustrations, but I decided exactly what I wanted on this page. And the size is exactly how I wanted it as well. And I'm not trying to make something else fit into my page. So it kind of makes me happy just to know that I made this and I designed it myself, you know, because I love being creative. And this is just another part of the creative process, I think, for me. I do love printing different things out on my printer, but I have to cut them out and the quality just isn't as good. I definitely could see using this for my reading journal, for the little book jackets. I think I'm going to use this for that. She's so cute. Hi. We have a little rope here, little rope toy. Let's put some more boxes down on the page. I do have this for a gratitude section, and I sized it to go like as a header across 2 boxes. So let's actually use that up here, I think. Maybe I'll use it over here. Let's see how easy it is to move these stickers. Not too bad. We're gonna put it over a little more so I can have space for that gratitude section. I'm putting this over here because of the color. Actually, I made this color the same as this dog bowl, and I should have had it be red like that. It is a little off, but I don't care that much. I don't think I'm going to put a box here. I'm just going to write right across, or maybe I'll write in different columns there. Let's put this collar over here. We'll make another pink box on this side. And then one down here too. Outline these. This picture is really cute. She's laying down. So put it maybe down here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We'll just put it at the bottom here, like all the way. And then we'll write zzz. She's sleeping. This happy girl picture can go up in the corner, maybe up there. I want to put this one on somewhere. Where will I put it? I'm running out of room. I made these a little too big, I think. Of course, I definitely could have made them smaller. Maybe I can cut out just her face because I feel like the body is too big for what I want to do here. Cute. We'll put her above the doghouse. That's so funny. It's just a silly face she has on there. So we're going to put her name somewhere. Maybe just here. It's really big. I made that a little bit too big too. I kind of like it here too though. Speaking of Bumble, do you hear her crying? She wants to get out of the room. It's just kind of fun that way, you know? Make another black box here. And one here. And I think I want to take a pen, like a thinner pen, and draw a box inside this box, if that makes sense. A box inside a box. Oh, I was going to draw a couple of red boxes too. I think I will. Just a couple of really small ones. Actually, maybe a little bigger. Ooh, that is bright. Well, maybe one up here. One here. And we'll do the same thing inside these red boxes. Draw like a little thin lined box inside to make it a little more exciting. I'm going to take my pink pen and outline the numbers up here, like go over the numbers so they look a little more fun. And we'll bring the pink to the top of the page here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just having fun and making a cute little custom page. I have a couple more stickers we can put on because why not? They're here. This is such a cute little dog food bag, so we'll put that somewhere. Where though? Where? All right, maybe not. I was going to add this in and this because we had those same colors, but maybe I don't have room. I can add the dog food bowl. We can add that right up here. I think I am going to leave these ones off. Let's take this pink pen and add some lines for our gratitude list down here in 2 columns. And then since we have that and it's kind of busy, let's do something like that on this side, and we'll put some lines up here to write on. I don't know what I'll write there yet, but something. I feel like it's a little bare here, so I'm going to put one more box. So cute. So after testing the Liene PixCut S1 and now actually using it in a full journal page, I would say it makes custom stickers feel accessible without being overwhelming. And if you know me, I'm someone who gets easily overwhelmed. And so for me not to be overwhelmed by this machine is really saying something. I love that the app is really straightforward, and the fact that it prints and cuts in one step is really cool. I will have a link in the description box if you want to take a look at it. And honestly, I think now I'm going to be looking at everything in my camera roll thinking it could be a sticker. Thank you to Liene for sending me this product. I love it. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this machine and what you think of it, or if it's something you're interested in. That's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a great day and a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.